How to explain a resignation in a job interview. Hello, my name is Romulo Gutierrez. This is the Job Room channel. I've been a professional in the recruitment and selection field for 26 years, and this is an important question within interviews. Why did you leave your last company, or why were you fired? I'm going to give you tips in this video. In part A, what you should not talk about because it could fail you in the interview. And in part B, I will tell you what you can say that both managers and recruiters will interpret positively in the interview. First point, it has to be sincere. It has to be true. But one thing is sincerity, another thing is naivety. Sincerity is really not lying, not inventing things that didn't happen. And too much naivety is suddenly you saying things that will hinder your performance or cause the other person who is interviewing you to potentially judge you incorrectly. To understand this in a didactic way with a 1-minute video, what should you not mention when you were fired or left the company? Don't mention serious conflicts with direct leadership. Okay, if that was your case, if you had serious conflicts with your leadership, try to specify that. You can mention disagreements, lack of compatibility at work, but don't mention more serious conflicts. Second thing, you can or cannot mention a high incompatibility with the work that was being done, okay? Even more so if the work that you were doing is related to the position that you're applying for now. The manager asked me, why did you leave your last job as a labor lawyer at the BBC office? Then I tell him, look, I had a high incompatibility with the jobs that were being done there. And in fact, the position that I'm applying for now is precisely to work as a labor lawyer. Failure is almost certain. Be careful. I'll explain what you should say. The third thing you shouldn't mention when asked why you were fired or left your last job is unresolved health issues, okay? Suddenly, a depression that can affect anyone, or a serious cancer treatment of a family member or of oneself that is still ongoing. When you mention this, the interviewer suddenly fears that this illness might return, this unresolved health issue. So if that's the case, it's better to say that there was a health issue that has been completely resolved, either in your family or in you, okay? Important detail, don't worry, layoffs are part of our career, our life, okay? So if you were fired, this is not exclusive to you. It happens all over the world, including in Brazil, where I'm from. So be assured about that. Now I'm going to explain what you can quote when you got fired that is okay. Before I move on, help this international project of helping people pass the job interview. Leave your registration. Your registration is free. Register and please leave your like. You help a lot. Here is a video every Wednesday without fail for you and for all those who want to have free help for their interviews. Then collaborate with my project, with your application and your like. What can you say about dismissal? Incompatibility with the company's culture is something you can quote. I left the company because I had a great incompatibility with the organizational culture. That is a nice point, and then another question may come, and you explain to the interviewer. Lack of payment, late payments, these are also things that can be mentioned calmly because the recruiter or manager who is interviewing you, he imagines, oh, right, there's no problem here with missed or late payments. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So it's something you could mention if it happened to you. Changes in the company's plans. The company restructured the department, hired a team that the new manager asked for, and suddenly you were let go. It's another reason you can mention without any problem. End of cycle. I really like this answer. End of cycle. Stayed more than a year, 2 years, 3 years in the same company or on the same project. You can say the period was good. I developed activities, mention activities related to position A, B, and C. But the cycle really ended. And today, I'm seeking a new chapter in my professional history. It's an excellent answer, right? So I'm rooting for you. And I will leave an extra tip when they ask you about what your negative points are. It appeared right here for you to watch. Rush there to watch. Hugs, excellent preparation, and see you later. Bye-bye.